What's going on, guys? It's Jake. Episode 5 of Beyblade Burst Sparking has just come out, so we're gonna do an episode review of it. I haven't really done any reviews of Beyblade Burst Sparking so far, but if you guys are up for it, I think maybe I'll start doing weekly episode reviews. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So before we hop into the episode review, guys, if we could hit 500 likes on this video, that would of course be awesome. And hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation. And if you did not know, I stream to Twitch a few days a week, so go and follow me on Twitch to see me play some games. But let's get right into the episode review. So starting out the episode, we kind of get a little bit of a training montage, sort of. A lot of these episodes for Sparking since the first one have had a lot of training segments, but they're just kind of there practicing their launching with the little like weight machine looking things, and their friends aren't able to do it, but of course, you know, Hyuga, Kaoru, they're the main characters, so they're going to be kind of good at it. Then we actually get on to some kind of quick battles. We have Kaoru versus Ran Taro and Hyuga versus Ran Taro. Now, these are not like big battles or anything. They just kind of show the launch. And what's interesting to note is that Hyuga still does not have the Sparking launch down yet, and that is kind of showing off a major power difference, because it means he's just not launching his Bey as hard as he can, and he has an attack type. So I feel like as of right now, Hyuga is kind of, you know, obviously the weaker of the two brothers, but who knows, maybe in the future he'll finally get his Sparking launch down. I mean, he definitely will. He'll definitely get the launch. But he'll get the launch down and then maybe develop his own special moves, and then we should see him actually really take off and really be a strong blader. Or at least that's what I hope. Because right now we just seems kind of weak. And then after the battles, they all go home, but on Ran Taro's way home, he sees Ran Taro just training on the beach. He sees him training his launch technique, and I think the reason why they're showing this is because Ran Taro is upset at, and this is a spoiler, he's upset that he kind of just got destroyed by the brothers in the previous episode, and he doesn't really want to be weak, so I think that's pretty much it on that one. And then we see the two brothers sleeping in their own beds at night, or at least Hyuga is fast asleep, but of course Kaoru isn't. He's actually on his little iPad looking thing and is like analyzing how Glide Ragnarok works. He's looking at the parts, and he seemingly is developing a strategy on how to beat Ran Taro. Maybe it'll work out. We'll just wait. Just wait and see. So the next day, they're all at the training facility, and Kaoru actually challenges Ran Taro to a battle, but before the battle really even starts, you see that he makes a mode change for King Helios, turning it into the 10-blade mode, right? I think that's what it's called. And then from the get-go, you kind of see that Kaoru is probably going to win this battle, because the way that they're battling is different. Ran Taro's kind of like surprised for a little bit, and then to finish it all off, Kaoru kind of activates Helios and does a special move called King Strike. And this move does not just send Ragnarok out of the stadium or something, it completely bursts it in one hit, and Ran Taro is kinda stunned. So after that crushing defeat, I think Ran Taro is pretty much like, okay, alright guys, it's time for you to meet somebody. So then he takes them to the giant Beyblade arena sort of thing that we saw in the very first episode, and the cast meets SISCO. Since they're meeting SISCO so early, this may mean that the Ran Taru Ranjiro arc could be over. They could have surpassed Ran Taru and Ranjiro, and now they're moving on to SISCO, and eventually they'll probably beat SISCO, and then after that, maybe they'll beat Free or something. It seems like that might be the whole ladder idea we're working with. It's a really basic idea, and I feel like there's other ideas that they could do that would be better, but that's just where we're at right now. So Hyuga is immediately wanting a battle with SISCO, and SISCO's like, what? Bro, I'm training here. Get out of my face. But Ran Taro comes in and is like, yo, they're good. Just battle them. Just battle them. So then the battle between Hyuga and SISCO starts, and it actually seems like Hyperion lands a pretty good hit on Curse Satan, but because of that universe driver, Satan is able just to kind of get his balance back and whip right into battle. And then after that, the battle is pretty much going to go only one way, and it's going to go in the way of SISCO's favor, because he activates his own little special move. I don't think it has a name yet. I don't think he said a name besides just like, Curse Satan. but the special move involves Satan just kind of leaning on its universe little driver ring and is able to just kind of whip around the stadium, kind of like an attack type, and then completely smash Super Hyperion. So the end of this episode really just demonstrates how strong Satan is going to be and Cisco is going to be, at least for the time being. Will he always be that strong and just completely smash Hyuga? Probably not. But plot twist, that's not the end. The very end of the episode, we actually see a couple of just kind of random NPC-like characters walking out of a doorway. And at the very end of the doorway, walking through, the final person to walk through, it's Ranjiro. Whoa. Maybe he got stronger, maybe he got a new special move, or maybe we'll see like a tag team battle episode, like Ran Taro, Ranjiro versus the two brothers, and it's gonna show Cisco something. I really have no idea. And then for the preview for episode 6, we see probably yet another training montage, except this time it's going to be with Cisco instead of with Ran Taro or Ranjiro. And it also seems like this episode's going to focus a little bit more on Hyuga instead of Hikaru's growth, because we actually see in the preview yet another battle between Super Hyperion and Cursed Satan. So I would actually really like to see them focus on Hyuga a little bit more, because as of right now, Hikaru is getting a lot better and Hyuga kind of isn't. So it'd be cool to see Hyuga kind of grow and become a better blader. And with that, the episode is over. So now it's time for my review. Overall, I have positives and negatives for not just this episode, but this episode and the last 4 episodes before it. And that is that I'm getting a little bit tired of just these training battles, because the battles are just taking place in the same exact spot. They show off them pulling the ripcord and then pushing some weights and then getting some gains, and then they battle, and that's it. So every episode feels kind of samey so far, but I guess it does kind of make sense because they're beginners and they just gotta train and they gotta work on their launch techniques and stuff. So it makes sense. I guess I'd rather see them train to get their skills than they'd just be like really amazing from the start, kind of like how Iga was. It's also pretty cool that we got to see Cisco, and he's going to be kind of like a main training figure from this point onwards probably, and it does also make sense because Cursed Satan and Brave Valkyrie are coming out here just tomorrow. So I am liking the episode so far. I'm liking Hikaru and Hyuga. I like their characters and how they're completely kind of different from each other and how they work. And I just think it's pretty interesting. I was worried about how a dual protagonist anime would be, I guess, or how it would be different compared to the other shows. Like, I just didn't know how they would be able to do it. And I think that they're doing a really good job with it so far. But then again, we're only 5 episodes in out of 50. So who knows how it'll grow in the future. And speaking of growing in the future, I wonder what the next episodes are going to hold. If we're going to be seeing Free pretty soon, because I'm pretty sure Free releases like May 30th or something like that. It is late May, so that's going to be the next character that we see introduced. So is Free going to be kind of a character that comes in and is like, yo, what up? Or is he going to be kind of like a training figure like Cisco and Ran Taro? It'll be pretty interesting to see. And then after Free, I'm pretty sure we have Louis. And so is Louis going to be a training figure? Or is he going to be kind of like a semi-seasoned villain, kind of, sort of? I really have no idea, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But that's gonna wrap up this episode review, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode and of the review in the comments. I'm definitely gonna want to do more of these. Like I said, maybe one every week reviewing the new episode. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know. Hit that like button. Once again, we're gonna try and hit 500 likes, and hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.
Nani? To the left.
Dude, they're both here. Both here. Yo, can I like stop hard carrying, bro? We can try and go B. Like some of us can go through long.